we log at the top of the world, a mile high into the mountains. That's where some of the best logging is.
It's absolutely insane up here.
Careful, careful, careful.
There's lots of things that can go wrong.
The mud just does not stop.
You can't stay on the road.
You just hope you make it.
It's a battle against Mother Nature. It's not for everyone.
Let the fun begin.
We're going back to Mars, and there's so much to explore.
Our understanding of the red planet is about to take its next giant step forward.
NASA's newest rover, Perseverance, is scheduled to land on our neighboring planet.
And we're covering it live here on the Weather Channel.
There are some impressive new bells and whistles on this guy.
Join us Thursday as we follow the descent onto the Martian surface.
This is a new era for NASA and Mars exploration.
You won't want to miss the next phase of America's mission to Mars. Thursday on the Weather Channel.
Breaking now at the Weather Channel, I-44 in Oklahoma City, traffic going nowhere. You've got roads blocked on both ways from an accident involving a semi-truck. There was some fire. People right now at a standstill. But unfortunately, the cold air and the cold weather, the rough conditions, that's still moving. And people are basically locked in place for quite a bit. We do expect that the conditions are going to improve, at least in terms of the precipitation. But that wind and that cold air is going to stay locked in place. These folks that are out here in their cars, hopefully they've got a way to stay warm, because it is going to be a very difficult endeavor. Quite the obstacle just to stay warm. Welcome back, everyone. You're watching continued coverage on this winter onslaught. I'm meteorologist Reynolds Wolf, coming from Oklahoma City, home to some 600,000 people in the city itself. But you go in the metro area, home to about 1.6 million people. But in Oklahoma, all 77 counties across this fine state dealing with this very rude weather. Now, precipitation, well, you do get your share of snowfall in Oklahoma. You really do. But I'll tell you, when the skies open up and you have the snow that comes down, it seems as though it's never going to end. And that's coupled with these frigid conditions. It makes things go from bitter to just plain old awful. And, Mike, we can expect this to continue, at least the precipitation, over the next several hours. But that cold air, it is going to drop anchor and set up camp and stay here for more than a minute. Folks, I got to tell you, again, the scene that we've seen play out on parts of 44, please do not put yourself in danger. Get out on those roadways. Stay at home. This is certainly the time to do that with your families. Take it easy. Kick your feet up. Watch the Weather Channel. We'll get you up to speed. We're all in this together. But the last thing you want to do, Mike, obviously, is get out on the road and put yourself in harm's way, which is certainly a situation that we've seen play out in parts of Texas, now in Oklahoma. Goodness, and we still have a ways to go with more treacherous possibilities for people on the roads.
You know, I got to tell you, Reynolds, you know, just looking at your pictures, someone had to guess where you were. I truly would say like the Dakotas or someplace like that. That's what it looks like, you know, watching you there. And I would say this, you know, we've gotten so used to people wearing masks, you know, for the pandemic. You're wearing yours for winter protection tonight.
Absolutely. A little bit of both. This is one of those things that in broadcasting you would never, years ago, you would never broadcast with something covering your face. In this situation, it's not an idea, it's a requirement. It truly is in our day like today, Mike.
It's awful. 5 degrees, feels like 16 below. Reynolds, thanks so much for roughing it out there. Appreciate the reports this evening. More from Reynolds. He's prepared for the conditions, though. And then we take you to the Pacific Northwest. How about Seattle? Boy, storm weary here as Uri brought more wintry weather there. Close to 9 inches of snow, making yesterday the city's 6th snowiest day in history. It was just nuts, wasn't it? I mean, so many people, just jaws dropped how much snow fell in the Emerald City. We know that storm has been on the move, and it is just going to absolutely hammer us in the middle of the country. How about this? This in Ocean Shores, Washington. Look at the icicles that happened here. There's so much cold air in place. When you got to get those icicles off, they can be dangerous, too. So much cold air in place. Everything is frozen at this point. And how about the trees damaged by some of the ice accretion here? Multiple rounds of freezing rain and ice. This in Jennings, Oregon here, not that far from Portland. Record snowfall, ice, power outages, lots of tree damage, unfortunately. And we know that the tree crews will be out there probably doing a lot of sawing, unfortunately. Dr. Nab, we've got Winter Storm Uri out there, and that was it. But now we've got to turn our attention to Viola, which comes in the west and marches almost the same path as Uri.
Yeah, so in some ways, Mike, we're in between storms, but the in-between really doesn't have a break. That's why there's an ice storm warning in metropolitan Portland right now. That goes till 6 a.m. local time Monday. We got winter storm warnings and advisories that go all the way through Tuesday morning. So really not catching much of a break. You see the pink on the map there with the freezing rain, ice accumulation occurring, but that is on the tail end of what is the snow associated with Uri. But look at this beast coming in. That is our next winter storm, and that energy is going to dive south, and the pattern isn't going to change a whole lot. Look at our trough here over the southern plains, and look at this system. Watch what it does over the next 3 days. Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday, it dives into the southern plains, and here we go again in places like Texas. But look at all the snow we're going to get over the western part of the U.S. Through Tuesday, and then when that system gets into the southern plains, it's going to take a similar path into the latter part of the week. So the snowfall footprint for the country from Tuesday through Friday, many of the same places that are getting snow right now. So it's going to be a busy, busy week. We're going back to Jim Cantori in Dallas, Texas. Stay with us.
Oh, my easy mountain. Oh, my
Truth is, it's a cold, fast, crazy world out there. If you know the right places to go.
You've been on my mind.
Right now, get 0% financing for 72 months on select 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee models.
Free Coffee Mondays for members only. Try the smoky dark berry notes of new Explorer batch or the rich bold taste of new Dunkin Midnight. Let's get it done with a free medium hot coffee on Mondays for members only. Join on the app today. America runs on Dunkin.
Welcome to the Quaker Breakfast Table, where you listen, laugh, and dig in. Where new normals are created, where spontaneity leads to new traditions, and where you watch them grow up. Here, there's a seat for everyone, and delicious whole grain goodness to enjoy, your way. So let's grab life by the spoon, cup, or bowl, and nourish it together. Quaker Oats. Good starts here.
Incomparable design makes it beautiful. State-of-the-art technology makes it brilliant. The visionary Lexus NX.
Lease the 2021 NX 300 for $359 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
I often check in on my mom, but when I can't, I head to Care.com to look for senior care help.
Yes, I can drive her to the doctor.
At Care.com, you can find a trusted caregiver to help your senior right nearby. Get the senior care help you need. Care.com.
With every cup, we cultivate some of the finest coffee in the world with human care and purpose, elevating every coffee moment. Because with every cup, precious coffee preserves the beauty of our world. Nespresso. What else?
Trilogy for COPD.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn.
If you've been taking COPD sitting down, it's time to make a stand. Start a new day with Trilogy. No once-daily COPD medicine has the power to treat COPD in as many ways as Trilogy. With 3 medicines and 1 inhaler, Trilogy helps people breathe easier and improves lung function. It also helps prevent future flare-ups. Trilogy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trilogy more than prescribed. Trilogy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Take a stand and start a new day with Trilogy. Ask your doctor about once daily Trilogy and save at Trilogy.com.
What's my safe light story? My truck is my livelihood. So when my windshield cracked, the experts at Safe Light Auto Glass came right to me with service I could trust. Right, girl?
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
All right, I brought in Ensure Max Protein to give you the protein you need with less of the sugar you don't. I'll take that.
30 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. Drink, play, and win big in the Powered by Protein Challenge.